Hey y'all, so I haven't posted a video in a very long time, but there's something on my heart that I need to share and I don't want to write about it. If you don't know, excuse my crazy looking house robe, but it's almost time for me to go to bed. But anyway, if you don't know, I am a arch expert for Benefit Cosmetics, and a lot of people think that my job is shallow or whatnot for cosmetic purposes, but I actually do a lot of what I consider ministry. Specifically today. Today was one of those days. A lady walks in with two young girls and asks me if I could do a makeup tutorial, and I'm like, okay, what kind of look do you want? That's typically not my thing. Typically what I do is arch brows and sell product to people. That's what I do. But if someone asks me for help, I will help them. So this lady was like, well, how about an eyeshadow look? So I'm like, all right, cool. Go get my favorite palette in the store right now, which is the James Charles palette. And it's probably my favorite until Jackie's palette comes to the store. So yeah, I love Jackie Aina. I love James Charles, but Jackie is my girl. She was the first makeup influencer person that I actually really enjoyed watching, and her voice didn't annoy the crap out of me. So anyway, I digress. I had to go searching for some brushes so I could do the makeup look, and when I came back, the lady showed me her phone, and the message she had typed on her phone was that the girl's mom had just passed. Their mom passed on Tuesday, and she was buried on Friday, and the youngest of the two girls' birthday was on Thursday. So, like, I had to pull everything together because I needed my strength to be shown more so than me being an empath as I am, because I didn't want to, like, not that I didn't want to show emotion, but I wanted to give strength to the girls, because to be as young as they are, they're both under 18, and to lose your mom is quite traumatic. They looked very sad when they walked into the store, so I noticed that off rip, and I just didn't know what it was. But I mean, makeup is my happy place, so that's something that I wanted to do. Had no idea if the girls were into makeup or whatever. Didn't know. Didn't really care. I just wanted to do what was asked of me. No hesitation though. No hesitation. Sometimes I hesitate when people ask me to do different things that I know I'm not really supposed to do in the store. But I just didn't hesitate. And I think that's part of the culture of Benefit, break the rules with wit and wisdom, and making real connections. Because I know Gene and Jane Ford would have, done what I did without blinking, if not more. So I'm talking to the young girl because I asked one of my coworkers to help me out with it. So he took the youngest of the two, and I took the oldest. And she was just really downtrodden, really sad. And then she told me that she was ugly. And I was like, why did you say that? And she's like, well, because I'm fat. Now, as someone who has been plus size, overweight, chunky, fat, whatever you want to call it, most of my life, I instantaneously was like, no, that does not make you ugly. I told her, look at me. And then she was like, well, your face isn't fat. And I was like, I do have a round face. It may look more slender than yours, but I mean, she's still a kid, so she still have her little baby fat. But she cute. She was a cute little girl. And it just really took me to a place like I question what I do. I question myself so much. I question my calling. I question labeling myself as a makeup artist. And this morning I made a post that I shared to both my professional and personal Instagram, as well as my personal Facebook. And it talked about God making me into what I was scared to become. And that I finally was labeling myself what I know I am, which is a makeup artist. Whatever you feel like about that is irrelevant, but I am a makeup artist. Yes, I am a licensed esthetician, but I do makeup artistry every day that I'm at work at Ulta Beauty, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And so I made that declaration this morning and went on about my business at work. And then I was blessed to have this young lady in my chair who I didn't take any pictures, which I wish I would have, so y'all could have seen the eye look that I did on her. But she looked like so 1980s Cyndi Lauper. She didn't know who Cyndi Lauper was, but her cousin, who actually was the lady who brought her into the store, knew who she was. And y'all, my heart is like beyond overwhelmed, because when you doubt yourself as much as I do, when you second guess yourself as much as I do, to have a moment like this where you can be impactful and you can be empowering and you can help somebody feel better about themselves. Because when she left the store, she was smiling. When she walked into the store, she hated herself and she was sad. And nothing else in this world can compare to that feeling that I feel, that I helped somebody, that I made them feel better about themselves. Did I sell them any benefit products? Nope. I couldn't care less. But that smile on her face made me happy. The fact that she said she loved her look made me happy. So I did give my business card to her cousin, and she is going to give it to their dad. And I hope they do keep in contact with me, because I don't want them to feel as if just because their mom is gone that they've lost everything. Yes, a big part of their lives is gone, but they haven't lost everything, because they still have each other. And I instructed them to make sure that they stay close with one another, because at this point, you're all you have as far as, female companionship. And I pray with everything in me that young girl's self-esteem just blossom and blooms and grows, regardless of if she drops her little baby fat weight or if she stays a plus size girl for the rest of her life. I hope with everything in me that my words took root in her heart to know that she is beautiful, because I told her that beauty starts on the inside, which is true. You can have the most beautiful face in the world, but if you are an ugly person, you are ugly. So what if you have extra weight on you? So what if you're too skinny? So what if you're too tall? So what if whatever physical attribute you have, whether it's a birth defect or if it's just something that could be changed or altered by diet and exercise, you just never know what's going on with a person's life or why they are the way they are physically. Who cares about any of that? That stuff is shallow. None of that stuff matters. And as long as you're healthy, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters, honestly and sincerely. So I just wanted to come to share my first video. As rough and ragged as it is, this is a start. This is a new day. Big things are coming forth. To God be all the glory for gifting these hands to be as talented as they are, to do everything that I am talented and gifted to do. All right, y'all. I'm out.